Watching them body drown, I'm a brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating this a party, wanna count the time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tear it out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Ravens and the Giants, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you... Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by Kirk Cousins, former Michigan State product, who's now in his 11th NFL season. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. Throwing is Cousins. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They go play action. Cousins. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. Cousins with work. The sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their... Possession. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
When you think about the strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a set. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Deebo Samuel in the backfield with his first carry.
They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 31 yards there and a first down.
Let's go now.
Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens in a very soft. Here in the early part of the year, and they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, it's Samuel.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Deebo Samuel, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To throw is Cousins. It's hauled in by Shepard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Completes this again to Shepard. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Play action now. Cousins.
Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd. A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a handoff up the middle. Corbin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Cousins now from the 50, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Cousins to Barkley on the check down. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense run.
And it's a fumble, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 103 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Willis. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I won't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. First and 10, Willis. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Willis. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Debo. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Ravens. And you can see they've had tremendous success running the football. Close to 200 yards total, with the third and fourth quarters still to come. Meanwhile, for the Giants, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
A run for Debo here to start the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Dalvin. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On second down, here's Debo.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Willis out of the gun.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
Willis takes a hit, and the ball is free.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, just to make sure.
After review of the play,
So that will overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Willis completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Third quarter. Football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Tucker's kick is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Cousins to throw it. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins. And he'll find Galladay. That's will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 47 yards. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing, Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Cousins trying to lay one up deep and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go option to the short side. 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And New York set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Giants.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a first at the 38. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Samuel. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They'll try and run for him. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop it. Line of scrimmage. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 16. Just under 2 minutes to go. Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way, but bottom line, they're still alive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Throwing is Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Hold it ready.
A handoff for Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a give to Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads